Good morning. So what I think is going to happen on the indices, so they're going to fall and it's going to encourage them to short. So what will happen is that we'll probably have like a slightly ugly day today, and then what will happen is that with any luck, the retail guys will short as it falls, and then it will push into the buy because we see how we're quite close, 51, 52%. So only needs like a 2%, 3% nudge, which this will do it. If we continue to fall, they'll sell it. Because they're very quick to sell, okay? You know, these spikes down. So they'll be getting on board on this bear bus. And then, so that's what I think is going to happen. So we'll have a slightly ugly day. They'll sell it, and then we'll be green for Monday. That's my thinking. And we do need them to shift into buy, okay? So if we want things to go high, we would need that to come down. Let's have a look. So they are selling it. So they sold it there. So this is going to be an okay support. 3975. I did say that yesterday, but we fell. Or I think it was maybe Wednesday. But I was saying the support could hold, but we broke. So we do have to be careful. You know, we had to sell here. You know, this little candle there and that larger one. They went long up there, which is probably based on that, perhaps. So this should be a good support in speech marks, and I think we probably are going to fall because we need this to come down. All right, so we might break that support at 3975. If we do break that, then yeah, this will go into green, and then it will be a buy up. Once we get above, then you look for longs. Okay, only if this is green. US 30. Chop, big chop. You can see what happened. They went long, so price fell. They shorted it, so price went up. Very quick succession. Very tricky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Like a V, I suppose you could say. Maybe like a U, but quite an aggressive move. And that's what happens so with the sentiment. So we're currently sideways. It needs like a 2% shift, which this falling should do the job. And so I think today is going to be potentially fairly ugly, maybe, and then it will shift the sentiment into buy for Monday or even into New York close. Still got ages to go, got 12 hours left. So that's probably what's going to happen. It will fall just to encourage them to short because we're so close right now. And so that's what I think might happen. DAX, I don't know if I can really comment on it because we've had so many, buy-sell signals. There's one there. We had one here that went long. They got paid actually. Where did they go long? They went long there, and then they shorted it. So in quick succession. And so yeah, it's just horribly choppy. This whole move is horrible. Sold it there. Up we come. I guess you could say. Chop sideways. They went long. It's this horrible erratic moves. So I think what we'll do, just whenever we get a crossover, just have to be careful. And what will happen, no doubt, if it falls, they'll be quick to sell it, like they have been. You know, look at these down spikes, okay? And that's probably what might happen. 17%, so we are very skewed. So there's not going to be many bears left if we continue higher. In fact, could probably eradicate them, and we don't really want them to be completely, eliminated, do we? It wouldn't be a market otherwise, so tricky. So maybe this will fall and then we'll get another buy, but it's hard to say what's going to happen here. It's just really choppy. And remember, if we zoom out, we know how crazy strong it's been. And when we initially got the buy and down here, and that was in October, so it wasn't that long ago. Yeah, it's like 4 months ago. Look at that. And that's where we got the buy using this setup, the SSI indicator. Absolutely bonkers. So probably could do with a technical retracement. However, if we fall, it just means that the bears will get paid. If there are any bears left, surely they'd got completely squished. So I think probably today fall, and then they'll sell it. Then we'll get the buy up, and we're just going to do that. And so. Pretty horrendous. So gold to sell at the big picture, and made a buy, then we made a sell, they went long, and then they went long, so we fell, They sold. Ooh, they got paid a little bit. They got paid about 2 hours. Then they went long on this candle. Then we fell quite heavily. I didn't realise how heavily we fell actually. Okay, that's interesting. And then they went long here. We went long up here, and then so we fell. And so currently sideways. So obviously keep an eye on your supports. 1822 was the target according to the auto chartist, which was in the gold channel, and 1822 was the stop loss cluster as well. Euro USD made a buy here, 105.93. So look for longs above that, but you can see how it's pretty heavy, and also the euro bubble is worth noting because I haven't not seen it. I don't think I've seen it this morning. Where's the euro bubble today? It was over here, and now it's over here. All right, so we are moving towards buy. Funny enough, we were very extreme on the euro, so that tells us that the stops were raided and then reversing their positions. So it might be the bottom on the euro USD. If that's the case, if the euro continues over here, then it could be the bottom. However, the USD is over here, so it's only going to have to fight the USD. And you can see how the pound USD, there's going to be a big battle, and the Kiwi USD is going to be a big battle as well. But the euro has moved off its extremes. And dollar yen, it's a big move. We had a big move from the Bank of Japan last night, and the governor spoke, and of course we're reversing those gains. They sold it, so we're going to continue higher. And that's that. So my cat's going nuts again, so I'm going to wrap up now. Going to do a Patreon video, and expect perhaps an ugly day today in order for the sentiment to shift, in order for us to be buy for Monday. Okay, so that's the theory, and remember to trade safely, and things are going to reverse quite quickly at the New York Open and things, and we've got some US data out as well. So trade safely, and I'll speak to you guys soon.